Welcome to the Chop Team. I'm your host, Seth the Darkchild.
I'm your host, twinsinc.
Our show is about two guys and any friends that happen to come over with a topic that we want to chop up.
This is our Barbershop style podcast. We discuss it all. If the fellas at the shop will go in on it, we will. Let's chop it up.
There we go. Testing 1, 2. Step Darkchild, how you doing, my brother?
Oh, so far so good. Glad to be here again in this wonderful place, doing this wonderful thing.
I see you got your Kumo D shades on today. What's going on? You good?
Yeah, man. I just want to try something different. You know what? Because I do reflect. I notice when I'm watching the videos, I be looking. When I'm thinking, my eyes be all over the place. I'm not maintaining eye contact with the camera.
Okay.
So, you know, maybe if I put the shades on, it'll look like I'm maintaining eye contact with the camera while I'm looking all over the
place. well, as long as not you throwing shade.
Hey, look, no, and it's not because I'm high. See, I'm just trying to do right.
Trying to do right. What movie was that? It was Luke Cage. Shades was in there. The guy named was Shade, the white dude. That's what I mean. Not saying you look like him. It's just funny the name Shade. But anyway,
that was pretty good. You went there, Dan.
My bad. You know.
I can't believe you compared me to a white dude, though.
I'm sorry.
White dude.
Hey,
dude.
All right, we'll go off it. We'll talk about that later. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in today's The Chop Team. Seth the Darkchild and twinsinc. We here this wonderful Sunday. Mm-hmm. Now, as you see the title, we got to talk about this, ladies and gentlemen. Dying to look beautiful when it should be felt inside. Now, this is not, we're not trying to go in on women and da-da-da-da-da-da, but we need to have this conversation because it's not being had. No one in these big social media or even on the on the big platforms like NBC, ABC, Fox, whatever, they're not really talking about this. And we're having a lot of women, not just black, but just women period across the board. Women are traveling out of the United States to get these weight loss surgeries, butt lifts and boobs and all these plastic surgery out there, right? And a lot of them are dying, coming back brain dead, dealing with all these type of health issues. And like my question is, but why? Why are you doing this? Who are you doing it for? And it can't be for us. It can't be for the men. It just can't be. What do you think, Seth Darkchild? You know, I'm just wanting to throw it out there real quick. You know, just see what's going on.
Well, you know what? I have I agree with. I mean, I'm asking the same question. It's in my mind. You would say like, yo, it's unrealistic health beauty standards, right? And when you say that you need to have perky, okay, can I say breasts?
Yeah.
And say tatas. Okay. So you know what that is.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so it's like why, as a 40-year-old woman, do you need perky breasts? You know, why, as a 30-year-old woman, 35-year-old woman, whatever, do you need a apple bottom? Why? Who are you doing that for? Because who are you? It seems like you're competing with the kids who might have it naturally. But they got it naturally because they're in their 20s. So exactly, why are you doing it? What's your goal? That I have my own opinions, but I would love to hear somebody else try to educate me.
Educate.
That's the best way I come up with.
I mean, so recently we had a young lady from Mississippi. I ain't gonna say her name because family and all that good stuff. But first off, she's a mother of 3 kids.
How old, do you know how old she was?
I think it was like 30. She's in her 30s. I want to say 34 to 38, somewhere in that range. But she's in the 30s. I could be wrong. I'll tell you in a second. I'll tell you in a minute here. But 30-something years old, 3 kids, 3 babies. Okay, not babies, but 3 ages 1 through maybe 8 or 6. So somewhere in that range.
Was she married?
I don't think she was married.
I don't know how many baby daddies she had.
Oh Lord.
Well,
I get it.
I mean, that's an important question.
It
that's
is.
Why we're here today.
Right, that's why we're here today.
No.
So she goes and gets the surgery and die, I believe, on the table. For what? Mind you, 3 kids.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, think about this for a minute. If she has 3 kids, and anyone who had a kid or is a mother or a husband or boyfriend or guy or baby, whatever you want to be, you know what happens to a woman's body when she has one child. One child.
No, I don't know. Tell me.
I mean, it gets stretched, right?
I've seen that.
They put on some weight.
A little bit.
You know, the stomach might get a little messed up, depending on kind of they get slashed, cut open, whatever may happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool, I understand that happens.
Like the operation game, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I know, right. So, but on top of that, so she not just had 1, but she had 2 more on top of that. Mm-hmm. Meaning this, 1, somebody found her body as it was attractive enough to impregnate her 2 more times. If you think about that for a minute.
No, okay.
I mean, I'm just saying, but think about it though.
Well, see, keep going. That's a different conversation. Because you know, my thought on the subject is... Go
ahead.
Like I say, 17% of the dudes create almost 80% of the children. So, and most dudes who have kids have multiple kids with multiple women. They don't. It's just dogs out here barking. That's what I'm saying. Was she married? How many baby daddies she had? Because she got 3 different baby daddies. Them dudes, she lay with dogs, she get fleas.
Well, still regardless though, right?
Keep going.
Still regardless if it was...
We're going to stay positive.
Regardless if she was with the father of her kids, or she may have other men that she was sleeping with, right? Someone still found her body as it was at that moment, still attractive enough to lay with her, regardless, right? And let's say it wasn't the father of her kids, right?
Okay.
So possibly she may have multiple, right? Possibly, we don't know. But the point I'm making is that means other guys that knew she had a kid still lay with her, knowing that there's a chance that she might get pregnant. So, and then I see her picture of her face. She's a cute woman from the headshot, from able to see. So with that being said, you already have 3 kids, and now you're going to Mexico to have this surgery that you can't get done in America, or you could get done in America, but you don't want to spend the money. You want to go the cheap route.
Yeah, because the same surgery in America probably was $20,000. Right.
Right. So you go internationally, well, Mexico, whatever, and you get it done, and you die.
Well, I will say this much. You know, I know why.
She's 34 years old.
34, and she needed a surgery to maintain her attractiveness. Okay, you know what? Let me go ahead and quit being the jerk and be the dark child that y'all know and love. No, seriously. Okay, so she's 34 years old. She got 3 kids. Possible. Let's be honest. What state was she in?
She's from Mississippi.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
While I do not know those ladies.
Right, and also after that, she went there with her girlfriend, and her girlfriend backed out last minute. But go ahead, continue.
Yeah. Well, once again, you went with your girlfriend to get a plastic surgery to enhance your body, some part of your body, so that you can still appeal to dudes. Basically, once again, the question is, why are you doing it? Who are you doing it for? And once again, this is the current conversation being had in the community, is that you, at 34 with 3 kids, who in the living freak are you trying to impress? You do need to lose weight. If you need to lose weight, you need to lose weight. But was she married? That's the big question, because did your husband want you to go do this? Did your baby father, who you supposedly should have been with, ask you to do it? Or were you still in the game hoping somebody will holler at you? Were you trying to appeal to the game? And at 34 with 3 kids, you shouldn't have still been in the damn game. But that's my opinion.
And also, to add to this, now this happened on June 2nd. April 27th this year, 3 people went to Mexico to have a surgery done. 1 dead. The other, hold on, I had it right here. 3, so long story short, 1 dead and 2 others still alive. But
wow,
it's the same thing. And these women are 38 years old. I mean, so they're in their 30s, right? They're in their 30s. And I think the problem is these women are trying to compete to the women that they used to be in their 20s.
Exactly. And
They're trying to compete with the bodies that they used to have when they was in their 20s. And that's the problem. And that's why it makes sense now. I was watching the show by our godfather, Kevin Samuel, and he was saying why it makes sense now why the older women, or in the late 30s and 40s, doesn't give our young women the game about men and what they should do, because they're competing with them.
Yep, you're still in the game.
You're competing with the women that us guys are chasing because they got nice bodies. But you had a nice body naturally.
No, let me clarify that, because
go ahead.
Because at this point I think we have a lot of these conversations, and this always needs to be level set.
Okay.
You are in the game competing with the girls that us guys are looking for. But us guys weren't looking for these girls initially. A lot of us wanted to get married and get out of the game ourselves. A lot of us did get married and through divorce got put back into the game. So it's a lot of people in the game right now that, from the men's side, once again, ladies, 83% of the time you file for divorce and you break up relationships. So this isn't that guys are just wanting to run the streets. 83% of the time you guys think you can do better. You keep jumping back into the pool, you should be out of it. Us 40-year-old men, we should be out of the pool too.
Facts.
Nobody wants to be 40 years old and divorced. Even if it is, quote unquote, financially better that I am 40-something years old and divorced. Nobody wanted to be 40 years old back in this pool. But if I'm in the pool, there are certain things I'm looking for, and yeah, your 40-year-old self ain't it.
True. And then on the three people I was talking about, so one lady died. The other one has kidney failure now.
Wow.
And the other one's hospital for 3 weeks.
Wow.
And mind you, and if you on TV here, y'all can't see, but if you go on YouTube and type in Mexico surgery's gone wrong, 3 years ago, 3 people went. 2 years ago, a mother barely survives a botched weight loss surgery in Mexico. 2 years ago. 2 years ago, that was a woman in Mexico, plastic surgery returned on life support. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, and it's kind of sad that we got to talk about this, because most of the time the message won't be heard. You know why? Because men are talking about it. It's a fact. Women don't like hearing women do not like hearing what men have to say. But the funny thing is, where's the sisterhood at? Where's the red table talk talking about, hey ladies, here's what we need to do, X, Y, Z. These ladies who have the huge platform, these ABC morning channels, where are these ladies having these conversations with these ladies about, hey, let's work out, let's go to the gym, let's eat right, let's start with the basic. No one's having this conversation.
Yeah,
but women are dying all the time because you're trying to have your body altered and fixed on the low in Mexico. And what Seth the Darchild said earlier in the conversation, the cost to have it done in the United States is between $10,000 to $20,000 to work on your body. $10,000 to $20,000. That's a lot of money. And they're getting it done for $4,800 or $5,000 in Mexico.
I guarantee you, a personal trainer, for 6 months, even a year, is going to cost less than $10,000.
Easy. But you know what? Here's a problem we have here in America. One, we're obese. 2, we're lazy. People don't want to put the work in. They want quick results right now.
Yes, we are.
And mind you, and we're not talking to the people who have health issues where they gain weight because of their health condition. We're not talking to this. So when people be talking, no, we're not talking about the people who actually have the condition, who have to get the surgery done. We ain't talking about them. We're talking about the average woman that we see on a daily basis who goes to Miami, who goes to Mexico to get these body updates and plans. For who? Because it's not for the men. Because we want what? Fit, feminine, and friendly? We can't get that. So if we say that and we tell you to do that, you don't want to do it. So when it comes down to it, you're doing it to get these surgeries done to compete with your sisters. It ain't for us.
Nope.
It's not clearly not for us.
Well, you know what? And I just wanna unpack a little bit of what you said. I'm like, this is my opinion as a man, and feel free to contradict me, if ladies. But here's the thing: you basically want it easy. Once again, we live in a drive-through society. No, all the women, and you can find way too many channels of this where women don't want to build with you as a man anymore. They want to wait at the finish line for the winner, right?
Facts.
Disregard the fact that at the finish line, everybody's at the finish line. From 18 to 50 at this point are all crowded around the finish line. So, because you don't want to put in the work of actually building something with somebody. Well, once again, that drive-through kind of relationship mentality, well, that's it. A lot of y'all you don't want to put in the work to build with somebody.
Facts.
You all think, because the sisterhood lies to each other so much, it's ridiculous. You all think that literally you all can do better. That's the really horrible thing. I'm not saying that you can't do better educationally. I'm not saying you can't do better in a job. But when it comes to relationships, at one point or another, it's called settling down. It's not to say that settle for something that's beneath you. It's to take what you have and be happy with what you have. If you can do that, if you can be happy, if you can settle for what you have and make the best out of it, you won't find yourself at 45 years old or 34 years old.
There we go.
Flying to Mexico so that...
Not to have vacation.
Yeah, not for a vacation. You got 3 kids. I don't know what your money situation, I'm not pocket watching, but you got 3 kids. You think instead of you getting the gym and going to the gym and being healthy, just getting surgery is better for your 3 kids, right?
You know what? Say that again. Say that again.
I don't know if I could, but
3 kids.
3 kids. You really think taking the drive-through method of personal responsibility and accountability and driving down and having a Mexican doctor perform a surgery that a U.S. doctor probably wouldn't even wanted to do for you. The U.S. doctor would have told you to lose 60 pounds. They would have recommended you get a personal trainer and go to the gym. And now look at you. Where the kids at? The lady who's in the hospital for multiple weeks. Now, even if you don't pass away, the lady who's in the hospital for multiple weeks. Where's your family? Where's your kids? Who's taking care of them? Because now your problem has extended out into your community.
Yeah, because I'm not sure anybody who, first off, takes a trip to Mexico, right? So one, she had to take days off already, right?
So your job was affected.
Thank you, because I don't know anybody who go on vacation for maybe a weekend or 4 or 5 days a week, whatever, and then come back, and then you need another 3 weeks off right after you went vacation. How does that work? So, yeah, you might, in that time span, that person might have lost their job on top of that. So, like you said, who's the kids, the house, the food, and all that stuff you got to factor in. And when it comes down to it, it's selfish. It's completely selfish. Yep. Like, rest in peace to the lady who passed away. Because, I mean, if she knew that she was going to die by having surgery, I promise you she wouldn't have done it. You know what I'm saying? I promise you she wouldn't have done it. If she knew that there's a chance that she, like a higher chance she dying, she probably wouldn't have done it. So I'm at fault because, go ahead.
I want to add, I just want to jump on that.
Yeah.
If she knew, no one knows. No one knows.
No.
But here's the thing, because once again, we're going to talk about the sisterhood.
Mm-hmm.
The sisterhood, instead of being brutally honest with her, you guys sugarcoated. She thought too many of y'all co-signed her flying down and doing this. Way too many co-signed it. They were like, yeah, oh, yes, girl, you can do this, girl. Oh, don't worry about it, girl. It happened to, and here's the big kicker, it happened to somebody I know. It happened to a friend of mine, and it was just fine.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, I'm not going to say that was capping, but how come a woman always knows somebody in the exact situation that they talking about? They always know somebody in that exact situation. And for some odd reason, they always know somebody in that exact situation that it worked out well for, which would be I'm not going to say impossible,
right? But
statistically unlikely that you always know somebody who had a positive outcome from that. Get a divorce. Oh, I know too many people got divorced. Girl, you can it'll be great. You're going to love being divorced. Really?
Right. So I know you're going with that. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to stop taking one particular scenario that had a good outcome because of the situation and think it's absolute for everything else across the board.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Yes.
That's for every. Oh, well, like you said, the whole divorce and all had surgery. I know this one person. See, the thing is, you know this one person. Out of one person, what about the other 100 that you know? So it's 1 out of 99. Like, let's be honest. People always say, I know one person. No, I know a few people. Okay, then I might hold up or wait. But when you say I know one person who had this and survived and XYZ, that's not. I'm not real comfortable with that results.
Well, and here's the thing, because of course, if I pull up the statistics, let's say that I'll use a round number. Let's say 100,000 women have flown to Mexico, and out of that 100,000, 95,000 turned out just fine.
Mm-hmm.
The horror story is in 5%, so those are good numbers. 5% of these surgeries might go wrong. You got a 1 in 20 chance of ruining your life. That's a good number, right? 95% is an A in any class you take.
True.
The problem being is that, A, why are you doing it?
Mm-hmm.
Who are you doing it for?
Right.
And if it doesn't work, what are the consequences? Ladies, there's consequences for everything you do. Just because you know somebody it worked out for, just like the other lady, she was all the way there and then punked out when you were going into surgery. When you were being wheeled into surgery and she was getting ready to go in her own room, she was like, nah, I'm not doing this. It was too late to talk you out of it. Look what she did. Y'all got to quit co-signing each other bull junk. At least when I talk a dude into doing something stupid, I'm normally like, yo, dude, let's go bungee jumping. I am jumping out the plane with my boy. I would never talk my boy into bungee jumping. And then right after he jump out the plane, be like, nah, this ain't smart.
You seen that video when the girl gets pushed out the bungee jump and she yells, I'm breaking up with you.
See?
She wasn't ready. That's what came down to it.
That's what I'm saying, though. But ladies, women will do it. They will, they will push each other into doing something absolutely insane. And then when you turn around and give them the exact same advice, they will look you straight in your face and be like, nah, that's stupid.
And also, I want to say this, too, and I'll stand on this. I'll take full ownership of this one, though.
Okay, this ought to be good.
Yeah. Let's just say I know 100 guys. I know no more 100 guys.
Okay.
But out of 100 guys that I do know personally, from ages from maybe the 20s all the way up until 40, 50, 50, I can tell you that they have never told a woman they need to get a butt lift, a tummy tuck, a surgery. Baby, let me fly you to Mexico so we can get the surgery done. This is the men I know, and this is 100. I know more 100 guys, but I can confidently tell you that my male friends are not telling their women to get surgery. They might tell them, hey, baby, you need to start working out, just eat right, do this, that part. But we're not, first off, the wife said, baby, can I get $20,000? I'm like, for what? Oh, I want to get my boobs lifted, my butt bigger, my stomach tucked in. I'm like, oh, hell no. We can go work out. Mm-hmm. Shit, $10,000. I can get a personal trainer $100 a month and still be way cheaper than that. No.
Exactly.
No, I don't care. I don't care if I was rich. I don't care if I had millions of dollars. I'm going to have you a personal trainer all day, which will be a woman, and I have a chef, which will be a woman, cooking for you all day. So all you got to do is eat, shower, and raise the kids, whatever you're doing at that time, or run your business. Mm-hmm. It'd be easy for you. So the point I'm trying to make is that women say, well, the guys know. First off, we like to look at big butts and booties and all that stuff. We like to look at that. We look at that. We do. But are we chasing it? Are we marrying it? All the married people that I know who've been married, divorced, whatever, they don't have those wives. Don't have those women as wives. My guy friends don't have superstar wives, superstars. I'm not saying people's wives are ugly and stuff. No, but when I'm saying that they're not that. So when you say that's what we're chasing, no, that's what the younger generation is chasing, because that's the only thing about one thing. But when you start getting the 30s and 40s, those guys are not married to those superstar women. So before y'all start saying that's what y'all saying, 'cause I hear that all the time. That's not. Yeah, we like to look all that on TikTok and all that stuff, but we're not marrying it. Look, go ahead, Seth. I put a period there for a second.
No, because I think that's the whole point of this video. Where you were just at was actually the whole part of the whole video. real talk,
Right.
is that women, we like to look at Kevin Samuel's ranking scale. 9s, 10s, 8s,
Mm-hmm.
7s. We like to look at them. We love to look at them. Yes, we lust after them. If I had a chance, if I was with my wife and a 10 told me, meet me in the bathroom, I'll smile at my wife. I'll be like, baby, let me get you a drink. And I go smash the 10.
And come right back.
And I'm coming right back because I don't want that. Even if I want to have sex with it, and this is from a man perspective, even if I want to have sex with it, she knows she looks good. This is the whole problem, and I think a lot of people miss it.
Right.
She knows she looks good. She knows she looks good.
They call that pretty privilege.
There you go, pretty privilege.
Uh-huh.
She knows it. Men who actually want long-term relationships don't want that. Okay? And we can keep talking about it, but that's the whole point. Jada Pinkett, I don't know what in her heyday, what would you have given her?
In her heyday?
Yeah, and
She wasn't really none of my type, but I mean, she was still cute enough, so I definitely gave her like a 7, 8 maybe.
Exactly. Jada Pinkett she was pretty as all get out.
Yeah. I mean, she's still pretty now.
Yeah, no, but she older pretty, but still,
yeah.
she's an eternal 7 at this point, right?
Eternal.
But, Jada Pinkett was phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Faith Evans. Faith Evans. Biggie swung high when he got Faith Evans.
He did.
Who don't think she slept with Tupac? The moment he got me, because Deuce is gonna hound your girl when she a certain pretty.
Oh yeah.
She belonged to the streets. This is raw, uncut male truth. If your girl is a 7 or higher, from a male perspective, she belonged to the streets. You can't control her. You're not gonna tell her what to do. You're not going to be faithful. She's not going to be faithful. And even if she is, the dudes in the streets not going to let her stay faithful. Even ugly chicks get 100 DMs. Imagine how many DMs an 8 get.
Facts.
Man, so that's the problem, ladies. Y'all are fighting to get back in the streets and compete. But only thing you could possibly bring to the streets when you out there trying to get a man is your body. That's your most valuable asset, but it's literally the only asset. You should cash out, find you a person who you can be with, and then go be happy. Raise a couple of kids, live in the suburbs, live a boring ass life. But you out here trying to be 30 to 45 still wearing fake eyelashes. That's not for us. That's not for a man you trying to keep happy. You trying to attract one of them Pookies and Ray Rays in the streets. It ain't for real men. Just like you just said, you ain't never met a man who. I honestly don't recall ever talking to any woman personally, telling her to go get medically enhanced. I don't advocate weaves. I don't advocate fake fingernails. I don't advocate fake eyelashes. I don't advocate waist trainers. I just realized what those were. Do you know what the market is for waist trainers? Dude, this is $1 billion market.
Yeah. What is it? Corset?
Yeah.
That's all it is.
I thought that was some weird stuff. On TV and all that. I didn't know that waist trainers was that big of a market in 2020.
If you use them right, they're good. But I know women who wear them all day and they super tight. They're inside. Yeah. It's
once again, $1 billion market for waist trainers. Stop eating. Diet.
That's it.
And find something like I had a friend personally. This chick lived off of dill pickles, so her blood pressure was high, right? But dill pickles, that vinegar doesn't let you hold on to a lot of weight. You know what I'm saying? There's no calorie.
So she had to balance by drinking a lot of water. What you're saying?
Yeah, but she drank a lot of water. She ate She wanted a snack. She ate dill pickles. She stayed small. She still ate what she wanted to eat, and she wasn't about to go to the gym. So she moderated her diet to accomplish what she wanted in her self-image. I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying quit cheating. Okay, all I'm saying is...
It is cheating.
Yeah. Well, all I'm saying is going to get cut by a knife to make yourself feel better? No. You find a man who loves you in your 20s, he's gonna
stay with him and grow and build.
Unless you just throw in the towel on your whole life, he'll still love you in your 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. We don't change like that.
Nope.
We don't. Of course, my girl is gonna put on weight if she have my babies.
Facts.
That's my belly.
Facts.
I love grabbing. I used to love. Let me correct myself. I used to love grabbing that little belly pooch on my baby because that's where my children came from. I never, ever, not once, clowned her or insulted her about the weight she put on carrying my children. But hey, once you decide to go back out to the streets, Pookie don't give a damn about you carrying somebody else's kids. Oh yeah, I forgot something else I wanted to say.
Go ahead.
With all y'all running out there to get medically enhanced in your 30s and 40s and trying to do all this, if you already have children, well, ladies, maybe you haven't heard this yet, but
dun, dun, dun.
The age of the stepfather is over. If you have kids, you can't make yourself pretty enough to put yourself back on the street. Men don't want to be stepfathers anymore. The generation of men who do that, that generation is done.
And the ones who still will do it, 9 out of 10 times will be ones who have kids of their own. So it's different. It's not a problem. But the single guys who got no kids, have a good job, good life, they have options. Why would I choose a woman who has kids where I can choose any woman who don't have kids and start my own family and start from there? Exactly. And I don't want to hear about if maybe he don't want his own kids, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's not every dude. That's a small percentage. So once again, don't take that one person who don't want kids as an absolute. Don't take because mind you, there's still guys out there who will do it. Mm-hmm. But see, those guys you don't want to talk to. Those guys you put in that thing called friend zone. Those ones you put over there and keep them whatever. And yeah. But also another thing too, when it comes to this, getting your body worked on, you know what I'm saying? And you should definitely love yourself, number one. First, love yourself. But let's talk about integrity with this. Because I know people, because I'm in the health field. Correction. I'm in a workout. I'm not like medical. I work out. You know what I'm saying? I'll just say that. Health is well for me. I've been working out for the 5 years. It's a lifestyle. Mm-hmm. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm definitely not where I was at before. Like high blood pressure, 240 pounds, not there no more. Healthier, non-blood pressure pills, but still eating right and all that good stuff. But the point I'm trying to make is this. There's ladies out there on Instagram and all this stuff who get surgery. Body looks nice. But then they walk around acting like, oh, I take this product right here, and this helped me lose. Stop lying to the people. Stop it. Because I know this nice thick woman out there who have natural body, all natural. But they get put in the category like, oh, she got surgery. No, she didn't get surgery done. She works out. I watch her all the time. You go through her history on her IG from 2012, you can see the process. These people who pop up on these social media, all of a sudden now, pages started 2020 and they boom, boom, boom. Okay, I want to see the 2015 pictures. Was you at that point?
Why don't you pull a Kevin Samuels? Why don't you go get your 1987 yearbook? As if that's the same person you are today. Keep going, I'm sorry.
That's a good one right there, right? But yeah. So I just want to throw out there too with the integrity part because that's also becoming a big deal right now. No shade to people out there. It is what it is. I know people out there be working hard every day. But once again, ladies, this is for you because I personally don't know any guys who had surgery done and get their stomachs smaller, abs, and big arms.
Even if a dude did it, you would never know. If a dude did it,
we'd never know. True.
Ain't no dude. If I could,
that's true. That's true.
I showed up tomorrow and I had a 6-pack and I done lost magically 60 pounds. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I was sick. I had bronchitis for 6 weeks. I lie. Men are advertising medically induced physical changes, except Kanye. Wait, who was that got the 6-pack? Kanye did that to impress Kim.
He did?
Remember that?
I missed that.
Yeah. Kanye got his midsection fixed.
Yeah, but then he blew up. See, okay, I'm glad you brought that to my attention. So also, ladies, you got me on one now. So when y'all do go out there and go to Dr. Miami, Mexico, get the surgery done, whatever, and you get a phenomenal job. The body looks great. Everything's set up just right. Everything just round, perky, and everything. We love it. Yes, looks great. But changing outside doesn't change your inside. It doesn't change your habit. If you was constantly eating McDonald's prior to getting surgery, guess what? By a year or 2 or 3, you're going to eventually go back to where you used to be because you didn't change your habit. See, that's the benefit of working hard on your body from beginning all the way to the end. Because now you create a lifestyle and changes that you made in your life. You can have the slim, fit, cut-up body, but you got diabetes, high blood pressure. How, like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody dying, like, what? She looks phenomenal. Oh, she didn't have, that wasn't her body. What you mean wasn't her body? She got to cut up. So meaning that she never changed her habits. She still go out drinking, partying, smoking, all that good stuff. Well, I ain't good, but whatever. But the point is, you're not changing your habits. So yes. Stop the cap.
Let me
stop the cap.
Hey, I had an anecdotal story. I had a friend years ago. She got the gastric sleeve or something like this, and honestly, she dropped probably 150 pounds. So she ended up being like 5'7", about 150. But all of this, because she lost weight so much, it looked horrible.
Oh, everything sagged.
Yeah, so she had to go have another surgery
to get it cut off,
to remove the extra skin.
All that money.
Well, and she was a light-skinned woman. She didn't heal well.
So you can see everything.
So, okay, I can't even describe. Think mocha, the top of cappuccino, right?
Yeah.
But all of her scars, she looked like she was. Did you ever see the movie The Nightmare Before Christmas with Jack Skellington? And the girl she was stitched together.
Yeah.
Okay. So her complexion was a real high light brown.
Yeah.
But all of her scars healed are dark coffee.
Yeah.
So she looked sewed together.
So long story short, the only way she can have that is she get sleeves surgery. Like tattoos done to cover it. That's the only way she can get covered.
And the worst part, because I saw it intimately. Oh. Bruh. I mean, like, all of it. Her waist, she looked, because all the stitches healed dark brown.
Right.
So she high yellow, healed dark brown. She looked like she was stitched together like the chick from Jack's.
Wow.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
I ain't talking about that. That's sad.
Yo.
And one skin disclaimer. I know people who had to get surgery and all those things. We're not talking to you. So for anybody who want to get in their feelings, I say this like I always say to all my shows now. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. We're talking to the people that they may not be healthy, right? Mm-hmm. But they choose and get the surgery done because they are lazy to do a workout and diet. That's what people we're talking about. We ain't talking people who had to get light surgery because of X, Y, Z. Like, if you don't lose this weight by having this done, you may die in 2 years. Okay, that's different. We're not talking about that. Once again, no absolute here. We're talking about the people who are
riding the CC,
who's physically able to get up, walk around, do whatever, but choose not to because we want to go the easy route. You want to jump to the finish line without putting the work in.
Yeah, and I'm talking about the people also that once again are trying to appeal to, are still trying to be in the dating market. You're doing this to maintain your sexual attractiveness to a new group of dudes. If you already got kids, go back to your baby daddy. Just stop. You can't help these young people. You can't help somebody you competing against get better.
Or you don't go back to baby daddy. Go back to your kids and raise them properly so they may not follow the same cycle that you're in now. How about that? Because now
do that.
Because now you're selfish because you have 3 kids and you're gone. Boys, daughters, I don't know what kind of kids. 3 kids do not have their mother. Mm-hmm. That's tough. That is tough when somebody don't have their father, their parent not around. And it's not like, oh, she got in an accident, X, Y, Z. I mean, of course, we don't know where we're going to go, right? I don't know. I can get up and fall and bust my head and die right now. But the point I'm trying to make is that I don't know.
I'm sorry. You know, I can just get up, bust my head.
Hey, but the point I'm trying to make is that.
Hey, go down to change the camera and get electrocuted.
Oh,
I'm
Lord.
like, oh, dog, I knew you, man. Okay, go on, sorry.
But I'm saying that you decided to, first off, you know it's high risk. First off, you knew anybody who goes anywhere outside the United States. I'm not saying, I think Canada has the best health system, right? If I'm correct. Okay.
Most of them better than ours.
Well, anywho, anyone knows. In most cases, if you want to get something done, you usually get it done somewhere in America. In each state, there's one professional head doctor, heart surgeons, everywhere. There's specialists all over the United States, right? If you go out of the country, you know, one, it's a high risk. Think about this. $20,000 for body surgery, $4,500, $5,000. Granted, that is a big savings, but someone has to cut you open. Mind you, just think about this for a second, ladies and gentlemen. $20,000, $5,000, big difference. You out of $20,000, there's a lot of things is put in place. A lot of prepping and everything. You gotta drink this, eat this before you do this. You gotta jump down this way by this certain time. $4,800, $5,000. Oh, this company will do it. And you're willing to lay on someone's table, put you to sleep, cut you open, XYZ, and you can come back as what? You didn't come back. Forget the lady who just not forget her, but there's a person I was watching on YouTube for a second over. This guy, a guy went and had surgery in Mexico. This all happened in Mexico. He got surgery done because he was big. I mean, he wasn't that big. He was smaller than Seth. I'm not saying he's big, but I'm using an example. He was in between me and Seth. He was in between, right? I'm saying that. He's in between us. You know what I'm saying?
About 250, 275.
This guy got the surgery done, and let's just say the job was so bad that they didn't close his stomach.
Oh, God.
Meaning that when he ate food, the food was just falling out in his body.
Oh, we talking about like Mortal Kombat or something?
Yes.
I've seen that fatality.
Listen, so I will never risk my body and go cheat route. I'll never go the cheat route on my body. I don't care if it's, I just don't know. I don't know. My body. You only get one body, you get one life. And sad to say, these people are losing their life just for a quick fix because they're lazy. We need to be more accountable. We have to be more willing to go out there and work. Put the work in. You trust me, you will value the end game once you put the work in. You can sit there and say, I did this. I didn't take no pills. I didn't have to do no shakes. People, whatever. I did none of this stuff here, and it's all natural. You feel more accomplished. To whereas you just go and get cut up and come back, and everybody, oh, where you been? Oh, I've been working out. Nah, I work out every day, and I don't got results like that. I mean, you got the right curves. I'm just saying, like, be honest. But at the end of the day, love yourself first. Love yourself first. It's a shame that see, here's the problem that we have now. Women, you're going age between 30 and 40. So that's still marriage age or whatever. A lot of men are losing women to surgery. We're losing y'all. I'm just saying, we're losing y'all. The option is it's already slim. The number's already just tight, right? Isn't it like more men than women, or women to men?
It's a lot more than.
So if every man married, that's right. If every man married a woman in the world, there should be two million women walk around free, right? Something like that.
And that's before you start accounting for homosexuality,
right,
incarceration.
So with that being said, I mean, you might be helping the numbers, I guess. I'm sorry, that's kind of wrong. But the point I'm trying to make is that care about yourself. Go ahead, Seth. I'm just rambling right now.
Well, no. I mean, I'm willing to wrap that up. Listen.
Yeah.
Ladies, and I've said this a year ago, and I'll keep saying it. It's some things, when you think about dying to look beautiful when it should be felt inside, ladies, the image of beauty that you think you are trying to portray, that's what you think. That's what women sit around talking to each other about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, this is a sisterhood of the insane traveling pants, right? Fake. Yes, I'm not gonna lie. perky breasts are nice. Oh my God, some perky breasts, they are nice. No man is looking for a 30-year-old woman to have perky breasts. Having a really nice waist is nice, but we understand life happens.
Facts.
Right? Having a nice toned ass, if it's not in the gym, we not expecting it. Now, if you want it, once again, you got to work for it. You're not going to get the kind of man you want without having these things in place. The problem being is that you don't get that man in your 30s, in your 40s. When you in your 20s, you should find the man that you want, lock him down, and then you can grow into the person you're supposed to be throughout your 30s and 40s in a long-term relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You keep jumping back out there in the pool saying that I got to look good, I got to get my body ready. I heard a woman say this. This woman was 37 years old. She talking about hot girl summer is coming. She was talking about 2021, hot girl summer, 37 years old. That's your problem. No man came up with hot girl summer. No man came up with that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
No, no dude. I've never met a dude that said go get an inch eyelashes. I've never met that dude. I never met a dude that said go get stilettos on your fingertips and call them I don't even know, a manicure. What the hell is that? I never met a man that asked for that. I've never met a man who ever said, babe, you need liposuction and I'll holler at you. No man ever said that. You did that because you want something from guys, and you keep asking the wrong set of guys for the wrong set of things.
Say that again. You keep asking the wrong set of guys
for the wrong set of things.
For the wrong set of things.
You know?
First, you know what? And you're like, well, who else should be asking? Your father, if he's not around, your grandfather, if he's not around, your uncles, if he's not around, your brother. Now, I'm sorry. Out of those four right there, if you ain't got those four right there, something is really wrong. If you don't got a godfather, dad, uncle, and brother. I mean, everyone got those.
No, they don't, because they do it to themselves.
But not all four of them?
They do it to themselves.
I get it. You know, godfather, he may be dead, not be alive. Dad, not around. I get that. Uncles, come on, your mom has a brother. Or
not true.
Okay, then you have a son. But then you have a brother though.
No, you don't.
Woo.
Listen, bro. This is the part that we're going to throw out here. A lot of women had one kid because they was afraid of being alone. They had one kid, but since they were single, they realized raising one kid was expensive. So that one child, that you are a single child. You might have had brothers and sisters,
right?
But my mother had 4 kids. Right?
Okay.
That's my own mom. My sister had 3 kids. My other sister had 2 kids. My other sister had 2 kids. I had 2 kids. Right?
Okay.
Because it's expensive to raise children.
Right.
So the generations are shrinking. It's a lot of women. It's a lot of women out there who are raising children. They did a buzzer beater. They found some simp to get them pregnant that they didn't care about. But hey, Pookie got 6 baby mamas. You know he at least can drop a baby off on you. And they took it and ran. Right? That's the problem. A lot of them, they don't have brothers. They single children of single children. I mean, they single kids of single kids. They might have uncles at best. And that's who's out here teaching these kids, to these women, hey. And so when they want advice, they don't go to the people who they want. They don't go to the people they want. They go to people who are going to tell them what they want to hear.
Right.
That's that sisterhood. The single women keep women single.
Facts. Say it again.
Single women keeps women single. That if you're a single woman, why would you go to another single woman for advice on how to get a man? If she knew how to get a man, she would be the opposite of a single woman, aka not single.
Or especially, I always say a single woman in her 30s plus with kids. Those ones will never tell a girl who's single with no kids what she should and should not do.
And that's because she's 30 plus with kids. She is still trying to swim in the. She's the competition. A 30-year-old woman with multiple baby daddies cannot offer good advice to a 20-year-old woman. because she is still actively competing for the same kind of man that 20-year-old woman should be competing for. But that's who they go to for advice. Single women keep women single. Y'all do it to yourself. You don't want to not do it. You don't want to do the hard part. Once again, staying with one man, raising a family is hard.
Facts.
No, why don't I just break up with him, get child support, maybe alimony, and I can get a younger dude that won't, but he won't be able to tell me to do nothing because I got my own bag. It's all easy. And if I go get this surgery, I don't even have to work out. I can eat all the McDonald's and Burger King I want and then fly down to Mexico and have them snatch my waist. Win, win, win.
Got you.
And it makes perfect sense until you sit around like you did last year and this year in coronavirus, and you couldn't go nowhere, and you couldn't see nobody, and you were stuck in the house with your kids by yourself, trying to stay safe by yourself, and you realize that maybe I made some poor decisions. Oh well, I'll just listen to Meg Thee Stallion and get ready for the next hot girl summer, because there's no way summer 2021 will be like summer 2020. It'll be another hot girl summer, even though, is Meg single?
Nope.
Oh, but she's got a whole couple albums telling you how, once again, women, you're not doing it for men. You're doing it for yourself.
It's crazy.
Why are you doing it?
We're about to wrap up here, but it's funny.
Yes, sir.
When you think about all these songs, Hot Girl Summer, City Girl, XYZ, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cardi B, all that. All these women, either they got a man, been married, or dating somebody.
Long-term relationships.
Who is a man.
Mm-hmm.
So the woman's out there that's telling you what you should do, and a broke guy don't deserve this, and XYZ, they got men.
Mm-hmm.
They got options. They got men chasing them down, and they got. It's funny because those women have power to talk to any man in the world, but they choose who they want to talk to and be with one.
Well,
but if a guy do that, it's a problem.
Well, this is off top, but they don't have the power to talk to any man they want to. They have the power to get smashed by almost any man they want to. But you don't get to pick and choose who decide to keep you. You decide who you stay with, but you don't decide who decides to keep you.
Facts. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, if you have any ladies, if you have any female friends, girlfriends, cousins, nieces, aunts, whatever, it's people you talk to. If you know someone who's looking to go to Mexico or Miami,
Costa Rica,
anywhere,
Brazil.
places, not for vacation, but for body updates, please have a heart-to-heart talk with them, because, they're not listening to us guys.
Nope.
They're not listening to us guys, but maybe they can listen to you. They're the ones out there who has some sense out there. You can talk to your sister, say, hey, sis, this ain't it. Hey, let's work out together. Let's do this. This ain't worth it. It's always a high risk. It ain't worth it. Think about your kids. Like, apparently the lady who passed away in Mississippi, her girlfriend didn't have her back. She backed out, but she didn't.
That was dirty. That's still dirty.
She backed out, but she didn't talk her girl from backing out of it neither, though. She didn't talk to the girl, say, listen, you know what, you got 3 kids, and, she might be a godmother to them, whatever case may be. Like, this, this ain't the move for us. Let's go and work out, girl. Let's do XYZ. Ladies, gentlemen, work hard for everything that you do. Jumping to the end of the line is not the move. Work hard for it. I don't care what it is. Business, life, health, wealth, doesn't matter what it is. Work hard for anything you do. Trust me, you will reap the benefits of the hard work you did. You can go back and tell the next person, the younger generation, what to do and not to do. So, this is the Chop 10. This is Twins Inc. Except they'll try anything else before we close out?
I think we're straight. I think we chopped this up enough.
Listen, RIP to the young lady and her family, and pray for the kids, because now we have a new 3 young people growing up without their mothers in life, know what trauma it's going to cause them, what they're going to think, how they're going to deal in life, met the world, met whoever, and pray their safety, because hopefully they went to their moms or grandmas. If not, they're in the system. Like, there's so many things, so many layers behind all that, the trickle effect of the mom not being around now, and we don't know where that's going to go and how it's going to happen. And that's the new generation coming up behind us.
Yep.
New generation, not where we're at now, not the third generation that means stuff that was in, the younger generation, my kids. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm done talking. Y'all be safe. We back for another episode. We out.
Peace.
Peace.